Hello.
And this is the PairUcast. This is a new series that we're going to start, as part of Paranormal Guys, which is a branch off of Team Paranormal, where we discuss different paranormal theories and topics and ideas from our perspective, the layman's perspective.
Stuff that we wouldn't normally get in a video during an investigation, stuff
Right.
like that. Yeah, I mean, we've wanted to branch out beyond ghost hunting and stuff like that for a long time, but
because we're interested in a lot more things than just ghost hunting.
yeah, so we're not that boring. I mean, not
Yeah. Well, actually,
it's just ghost hunting is a lot easier to do.
That's why, because anybody with a digital recorder, digital camera, can grab a cemetery and be a ghost hunter. Fortunately, it may not be right, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. Before we go any further, we want to say that the PairUcast, what we're trying to do here is upload a video for YouTube, where it has the main portions of what you're seeing right now, and we're going to take the full-length audio, put it on our website. So if you're on the road, you want to transfer it to your smartphone or whatever, you can listen to us wherever you go.
And we're going to
we're
be
so interesting.
We're going to be talking about everything, from Ouija boards, orbs, and in fact, one thing we're going to do on a regular basis is ask the viewers, y'all, in the comments if there's anything you want us to talk about and get our opinions and theories of. We'll even try to touch on, news of the month, what's the big hot paranormal topic, of that month. To hopefully 2015. In 2015, if things go well, it's going to be a big year for us as far as investigations go. No, we did not. Shush!
Just saying,
Alejandro, the Dead Explorer, he just did a deal on Ouija boards. Now, I was thinking that's where the idea came from to do this, really. And you had the idea. You had the idea to take it and put it into the PairUcast.
Yeah.
I was actually talking about the idea of actually trying to use a Ouija board, and this is the reason why. So we'll do it. This is it. So we'll make this our first topic of discussion is going to be about the Ouija board. So here we go. Originally, I would have said no, don't touch a Ouija board. Hear me out here. A show of hands for anybody who can tell me the difference between the Ouija board. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate? And a digital recorder. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate? Please come to this red light in my hand and leave me a message. I'm just saying, the Ouija board is a toy. It's just a toy. It's Parker Brothers. What makes it either a device used for communication or a tool of opening portals to your destruction and a one-way trip to hell is your intention. That's my take on it. So honestly, if you want to get down to the facts here, there's no difference between us using a digital recorder, a ghost box, a KT meter, Ouija board. It's all the same thing. It's your intention. So I am proposing the idea of using a Ouija board in one of our locations. And
I'm proposing recording it.
And not coming anywhere near it.
Yeah, and just being behind the camera, for that one.
Now, for the record,
I totally understand his point right there. It is about the intent. But for me, other than not giving you a reasonable explanation for not wanting to, I do not want to.
Now, for the record, I never said I was going to actually touch the planchette. I mean, if it's really a spirit, it ought to be able to move it on its own. I'm just saying. Oh, no. Yeah. But what a lot of people don't realize, if you look into the history of it, the board itself, I think, I can't remember which was first, actually, the board or the planchette, but they were separate at one point. The board was called a talking board. And there was another way, I can't remember exactly right offhand how they used it, but the planchette was a separate thing. At some point, they put them together, and that's where they created the Ouija board. But it was a toy. It's been used, or that type of device. There's plenty of other things. There's dowsing rods. There's they use pendulum things.
Yeah.
It's all forms of communication with non-human entities, which that's a whole another topic. There's nothing haunting, dangerous, scary about it.
So why is it people can use the Ouija board? You know, they go crazy over it. No, nobody wants to use it. I don't want to use it. You know, but you hear all these stories of these bad things happening. But people using a digital recorder or spirit box, which is, you know, not really old, but you don't hear anything like that.
Well,
I think I've seen comments where somebody, you know, said that, you know, they've used it, but they felt like that now they have spirits in their house.
That's the basic idea, is that when you go into these really active locations and you're asking to communicate, forget the Ouija board, your intent, again, you're asking to communicate with something, that something can attach to you, follow you home, those kind of things. Maybe it's ingrained in everybody's mind. It's a much older device. It's been around a lot longer than your digital recorder and stuff like that. So it's had more time to develop a reputation, you know.
You look at it from, you're just playing with it. That's, to me, that's one thing.
Right.
You're seriously intending to contact, then to me that's a whole nother thing.
Well, there you go.
And that brings out more seriousness to the Ouija board, rather than, you know, you got a bunch of people and they're like, you know, oh, well, you know, what's my name? You know,
right. Now that goes back to what we're saying as it being intent. So is there something real to it? I think, yeah, there can be something real to it. It can be your intent to contact something that's a non-human intelligence, but it works the same way with the equipment we use. You know, especially like if you're hugging, you're like, you know, use our energy, you know, that you are literally
come
giving.
Out, demon, come out now.
Demon, you are giving a non-human intelligence permission to use your body. I am willing to, you know, try the Ouija board because I don't think it's any different than what we're using here. You know.
You want to stop that here?
Yeah.
You know, thank y'all for watching. I don't know how long this video has made it, but if you've made it this far, you know, thank you.
We salute you.
Yeah, for real. We'd like to give you a thumb up for that.
And again, if you have any suggestions,
topics,
that you would like us to discuss or get our opinions and theories of, put them in the comments and we will do it.
Because we're open to suggestions.
Right. Anything that we consider paranormal, and this video should tell you, from conspiracy theories on down to ghosts, aliens, everything in between. They're going to say ghost. You know, it's going to be Hollywood, you know, is what's caused that.
I forgot the digital recorder. It's supposed to be recording.
Oh, snap. Oh my goodness. Because you didn't want to you can't take the audio from that.
No. But the audio will be clearer from the...
I'm not going to remember everything I said.
We don't have to. I mean,
Okay.